Hello everybody. I have my iPad out here right now because I plan on going to the beach this summer. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with my nails. And I know you guys know I've always mostly had like short nails, and that's due to a habit I developed after I used to play guitar. I used to love guitar, but and you would fail. I was in like part school, part music school, and you would fail automatically for having nails. So I just always had short nails, and I do like to paint them, but I just don't think they look as nice. However, my mom is taking me to go get an acrylic set, which the last time I got an acrylic set, if any of you remember, it was actually 1 year ago. It was my favorite color, which is pastel green. So let me see if I could find the my inspo pic real quick, and I will show you guys, okay? So this is the inspiration pic. As you could tell, there's like an ombre of purple, pink, and orange with like these palm trees and birds. So I think the lady will charge me extra for the ombre and also for doing these. So what I decided to do was I'm just gonna do a solid color, because I've done the ombre at home, but getting the nail done includes like painting. But what my mom is gonna do, because my mom went to school for cosmetology, and the only reason why she's not doing our nails is just because, you know, she likes to get pampered, and that was like one of the things we paid for her hair and nail appointment. She could do this, but we decided to book an appointment. However, I bought these as stickers. So when we get home, my mom's gonna put the stickers on, and then she's gonna put the top coat on top of what the lady does. So what I'm going to do is I have this nail template that I'm gonna color some of these colors on. Now these two colors I actually own, and I took a picture of, and I color dropped it. This is a color, I didn't buy it yet, but I did look up to make sure it's at Walmart, and it had this like this swatch on it, so I decided to use that. And if I like the design that I'm coming up with, it will determine what I'm going to do before I buy it. But I also bought these stickers. There's more than this, I'm just showing you guys these ones. And I'm just going to like take my eraser, and I'm going to like carve out some of these stickers that I like and place them on my nail. And I may do the same thing for my mom if she likes. I mostly want like the hibiscus flowers, the tropical trees, and the birds. I think she's gonna do the same color but a different vibe with the stickers that I got. But I am so loving the idea. I am so excited. The last time I was at the beach, which I did do a couple videos, I think, was in 2022. It's been a minute. I've been going to, it's actually a campground, and you just walk to the beach. It's really neat. I've been going there since I was 5. However, we stopped going when I was about 13 to go camping at this like permanent place, and it was nice. Like it was nice. I mean, the ownership wasn't very nice. The place was beautiful, and I had my friends, but honestly, I kind of wish that we kept going to the beach every year rather than stay there. And it's supposedly like really hard to get in, so like even when we left that camping place, my parents didn't take us. So it was my first time going in 2022 after I graduated. It was a spontaneous trip because my aunt and my cousins were going, and their camper broke down, and I was like, oh no, because they have a driving camper, which used to be our I'm sorry, it's a driving RV, which used to be our old driving RV, which ironically is my aunt's. So we gave it to my cousin for his kids. And I was like, oh no, our camper could only be driven by a truck, driven by my dad. Like, I guess we're just gonna have to all go down to Delaware together. And my parents were like, oh, that's like not actually a bad idea. And I was like, hold up, are you guys serious? Like, I am so down to go. Like, let's do it. And they were like, no, yeah, like they already paid for the trip, and we could go with them, and we'll just drive down. So the only person that stayed behind was my brother, because he had work and he was also going to watch my guinea pigs and the dogs. So compared to the time that I went, the last time I think I went, I was 12 years old. So from 12 to 18, they changed a lot, and I was really excited because I always felt like it wasn't as fancy as some other beaches that I've seen when I was growing up, compared to like what my friends would go. They were like, oh, that's all it is. And I was like, yeah. But now they have like a whole ton of stuff. I'm really excited because it's gonna be my brother's first time seeing it in years. My boyfriend and his girlfriend are going, and then I'm bringing my guinea pigs as well, which, don't worry, they are going to be in air conditioning, and they're going to be in special cages. It's not the first time my guinea pigs have gone to the beach. My first guinea pig, Furby, did. Unfortunately, my second passed away before she could get to go, but my third one did. And then obviously Einstein and Zuko didn't get to go because my brother was watching them. So we're gonna get started on these nails because I've been gabbing. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to create another layer, bring this down, and we're gonna start with the. I'm gonna pull up the reference photo. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, here's the reference photo. Pull it up. Okay, so the pink is kind of in the middle. I hate that the camera keeps coming out of focus. I'm so sorry. And I think this one needs a little bit more here, and some of this here. I know it looks a little messy, but trust, because I'm going to use some Procreate tricks. I just got home from dog sitting, which I'll never do again. I love dogs, but those dogs were like actually bold. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So now that that's done, I'm gonna get rid of the reference photo. And then I'm just going to like carve out the nails. I know it's not exact, I know it's not perfect, like color-wise. But I'm just making do with what I have. My boyfriend also took me clothes shopping, because he's awesome. I never really got to go clothes shopping, growing up, because a lot of my clothes were hand-me-downs, and most of my clothes that I owned still are, or were thrifted, aside from most of my anime t-shirts. Here we go. These are the, like, sunset nails, but I'm just having these there just in case. So the next nail set I'm going to do is, one of the ideas I was going to do is just solid pink. So I'm gonna fill these in real quick. But he got me 2 bathing suits. Most of everything that we got were actually on sale. So one of the bathing suits were only $8. The other one we did pay full price for, but it's just a plain black one, so I feel pretty okay about that one. And then he got me a I forget, he got me a beach cover up, a pink one, to wear over my bathing suit. I got a one piece because I'm pretty modest. I'm not saying like I've never worn a two piece. I just personally don't feel comfortable wearing that. I don't care if others wear it. But just me personally, I feel more comfortable when my body is covered. So I got it was like a pink cover up. I swear I got another cover up, but I can't remember. I think it was just that. There we go. There's that one. And then I'll do one more, but we're gonna duplicate it. And I think we're going to just do this. Oh, that works. And that was my other idea to do. So now we just have to, which I'm not know how I'm feeling about it, but you know what? I'm going to put these on before I say yes or no. But he got me 2 bathing suits, a cover up, I think 5 pairs of shorts, or was it 4? He also got me 3 plain black t-shirts with no designs on them. He got me this really nice white skirt that has like blue tropical trees and stuff on it, and then a white shirt to match. He also got me 3 dresses for the beach, so I'm really excited. And then I think I'm just gonna take, like, of course I'm gonna take the plain t-shirts, but excuse me, I'm going to take like regular, you know, my anime t-shirts that I have a giant stockpile of. I already have like flip-flops, so I'm pretty much good on everything. I swear I feel like there was more. I can't remember, but there was like a whole try-on haul that I did for him. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. I think I'm just gonna go with the plain pink, and we'll do, so I'm going to insert a couple of the other photos that I have. Okay, one moment. I can't share my screen because there are some regular photos that I have on here. But there should be 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5. Okay. So now that these are here, I'm going to pick a couple that I want to do. So I think, how do I want to do this? Do I want flamingos? I'm just gonna take these and I'm just gonna pull them to the side from the original photo. I do want these hibiscus flowers. Oops. I'm also going to make sure that I have two so that I have enough to put on each side so that it's even. Do I want any more? I don't think I want any from this one anymore. So we're gonna actually, yeah, we'll just, oopsies. I will take this C the wheel. See, now those aren't the same size. I guess it doesn't matter that much. I don't think anybody's gonna look at my nails that much. Maybe this one. I know I like this, the anchors, but I think that's gonna be it. But I think I'm gonna get rid of this wave. Oops. Definitely want the trees, like all the trees. Well, actually, I lied. I want all the black trees. These ones here. This one. I'm wondering if I should have bought a second set. I just love these trees. I am the Loax and I'm for the trees. Sorry for cutting so much. I'm having a lot of bloopers. Okay, looks like those birds are, in fact, on their own, so. I don't feel like circling these ones individually, so I'm just gonna go like this and cut them out later. I think those are just duplicates of these ones. I don't think there's any of the ones that I want here. No. And the next one? Okay, here's the hibiscus flowers that I like. Is it hibiscus flowers? That's what I've been told, but so these ones are like shimmery. That's why they're kind of like silver in some photos, or like this one looks kind of green. I think that's it. Well, I'll take the flamingos. There are black flamingos though. But there's only one black flamingo. Why? Oops, I forgot 2 flowers. This one, as you can tell, has most of my favorites. At first I wanted only the black ones, but now that I see the color of the nails, I think I am just going to do the like black trees with the white flowers. And then this one was just like women. No, it didn't really make sense to me. Okay. Does this one have a black flamingo on it? No. Nope. Nope. That's so weird. There's only like one single black flamingo. I'm not crazy. Like there's... Okay, so I took all of the ones that I cut out and I would put them all together on the side. And now I'm just going to merge them all together like this. Now it's like one big sticker thing. Let's go to see what settings will change. and then place them on here. Hello, this is me from the future. I screen recorded my screen just to kind of show you guys what I was doing, and everything that you're watching me do right now does not work. Because the background for the image isn't completely white, so it's not interacting the way that, for example, the nails were. So for a while, I messed around with this like an idiot until I just figured it might be easier to draw over on top of them. So that's kind of what I ended up doing. I'm not really sure at what point I gave up. When I finished recording, I think it was like, it might have been 30 minutes of me just working on this recording. And I didn't record like every single second that I did this on. It is sped up. It took the video from 90 minutes to 30 just by speeding up this portion, which I'm thankful for. And yeah, you could see here I'm kind of just taking out and erasing things, but it felt a little tedious compared to what I wanted to do, and it was also a bit frustrating because most of the designs that I picked weren't exactly the same. So you're gonna see me kind of double checking a lot of the designs to make sure they're the same size. They are in fact the same design. And yeah, here I was just trying to do the tree, but it was too hard, so I just started drawing over it, and that did work out pretty good. And so I just kind of copy and pasted it until I found the exact one, instead of redrawing over and over and over again. And that was just the best possible outcome for me to do. I do like watching like the speed paints and whatnot. Kind of reminds me of when I was little and I would watch the art videos. There's not many of those anymore, which I'm kind of sad about, but yeah, so I just kind of went around. All the ones with the blue circle are the ones that I circled like I kind of wanted to do. And I also made sure that they would work on both hands. So of course I got the birds, and of course I got the trees, which were the whole point of me getting this. I don't know if you guys know the ones where you put the nail polish on and you like scrape the design and then you put the stamp on. I was going to buy those, but my mom said she finds them difficult. She's like, I don't know how you get them. Okay, my apologies about that. My guinea pig decided to freak out. But yeah, she says that she just has a hard time with the stamp. And I normally could do it fine. Like, I don't really have an issue with it. Just for her sake, I decided to get these stickers, which would be much easier, but I think I am going to get the stamp just so I don't have to like keep buying the stickers, which I'm actually going to look on Amazon right now as we're watching this. I apologize for so many cuts. My guinea pig is in a very playful mood. I don't know if you can hear him squeaking. So he's kind of like throwing around his hay bin and his house, and he's just freaking out. I don't know if you guys know this about guinea pigs, but if you have any, they're very rowdy, especially when they're playful. And it sucks because every single time I sit down to make an ASMR video, I swear it's like they know and they need to make as much noise as possible. So we're gonna look up, I think they're called nail stamps. So tropical or beach nail stamps. Beach nail stamps. I always got my mom a couple at the Dollar Tree for Christmas. Every year they have like new ones. So she does have quite a few. Now this one looks kind of promising. It looks like it has like the trees, it has a sunset, it has waves, it has a lighthouse, signs, it has the hibiscus flowers, it has flamingos with a rose inside of their body, dolphins, anchors, jellyfish. It has a whole bunch of stuff. This one's really nice. I'm not sure if I'm loving all of the designs though, so I'd rather keep looking. I love getting my nails done, but I just, at a certain point, I get really agitated with how long they are, and I feel like I can't do much. Oh my gosh, I'm so focused on Amazon, I forgot to like explain what I was doing here. I'm taking all of the pieces of my nails, the stickers, and I'm now placing them on top of my nails, kind of how I would want them. The ones that are hanging off, if they are too big, I figured I would just cut them from my nail. Here you can see me adding in this little bird here. I think I was looking, oh yes, I believe I was looking to see the flamingo, but they weren't the same size. But yeah, I'm just doing like some of the finishing touches, figuring out where I want certain things to go. It's kind of a rough draft of what I want. So I might change my mind, but I'll be sure to post the results, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Bye!